My teammate, man. Oh man, what a crazy teammate, man. Doesn't know that I need rage quits. It's good for me. I know this Pokemon. You know this Pokemon. Um, this one's cool. I love seeing this over and over again. The more and more you see it, the creepier it just gets. This is the 1-2. 1-2. Standing is just crazy. You know, every game, it never really surprises me that every Shin Megami Tensei game, they're going to do something that's just like, stop doing that, you know? They love to do stuff like that. And that's the beauty of Shin Megami Tensei. That one's good too. But yeah, they always do this creepy thing with Shin Megami Tensei, you know, from Pascal to, you know, resurrection of creatures, right? Mm-hmm. And that's why they call it Return, okay? They call it Return. Donkey Kong Return. It's Donkey Kong Return. They love the whole Donkey Kong concept. I can fit this in for you. They love the whole entire Donkey Kong concept because every time they make a dang Donkey Kong game, that looks so cool for Ishtar stuff and Sad Face. But every time they get a chance, okay, every chance that they get, they're like, okay, well, we want to make a game or we want to make a remake of a game, which it's pretty crazy because your head's not thinking straight. Your head's not thinking straight. If you can take a high definition and change the whole outline of the game, it's pretty creepy. And I understand what they're doing. It's like they take a shell and then they're just going to add a bunch of new shells, right? So there's going to be a ton of new shells in it. But it's the part of what they want to do with it, right? They want to put it at high definition because there's a very creepy joke to high definition. And you should really just, you know, look at all the boss battles of Donkey Kong Country on the Wii. And you should look at all those boss battles. And there's quite a bit of them, right? All of them are pretty dang crazy. You can look at almost like any one of them you want. Xenoblade's crazy because Xenoblade makes things a little bit easier. Pokemon makes things easier, right? And yeah, that's basically the Donkey Kong stuff is crazy. When I got to the final boss of Donkey Kong on the Wii, I was like, whoa, because they don't play around. They just don't play around, dude. They give you a final boss, and they'll say, hey, we'll give you a final boss because we know you want a final boss. You know, they'll do that. They'll be like, hey, we know beyond the sky, right? Yeah, that drop should not look like that. I know that's creepy, but you know, it should, right? It should. Underwear, BP. Yeah, that's what I mean. Donkey Kong's final boss.